Welcome back, children. Let us study about the bacterial diseases. So let us see what bacterial diseases are. Now bacterial diseases are the diseases which are caused due to bacteria. So we'll be talking about two bacterial diseases. So let us talk about the first bacterial diseases, that is typhoid. Now a very common disease which is found more often in the undeveloped or developing nations. The first, so its pathogen is Salmonella typhi, which is a bacterium. So it is caused due to the presence of this bacterium. And now this bacterium, that is Salmonella typhi, it will be affecting the small intestine. It has the capacity to migrate to other organs also through blood. Okay. And what is the method of transmission or mode of transmission? It is contamination of food and water. When that food which is contaminated and the water which is contaminated with the Salmonella typhi, and that food or the water, when it is ingested, then these organisms, they will move to small intestine. Okay, and there they will cause the problem. Now, what is the mode of transmission? Let us understand in detail. So, what actually happens is, you can see the chicken, it has, suppose the chicken has eaten, here you can see the hen is there, and it has eaten some food, and that food had got the bacteria in it. Which bacterium? Salmonella typhi. And then it released its fecus in the water body, and that water body was, when the water was ingested by the human being, then it can also cause this disease. Which disease? Typhoid, right? Other cause could be when this chicken or when this hen, which has got this bacterium in itself, that is Salmonella typhi, when it is eaten, when the chicken is eaten by the human being, at that time also it can cause the typhoid. So contaminated food can cause and contaminated water can also cause the problem. Which problem? Typhoid. Okay, children. Again, one more possibility is there. Now this water which is contaminated, it can be taken by the cattle, and we all drink milk, and suppose the milk is coming from that infected cattle, at that time also our body can catch this disease. Which disease? Typhoid. So what is the mode of transmission? Mode of transmission is eating of contaminated food and water. What is the meaning of contamination? Contamination meaning is Salmonella typhi. Now children, you must know that this disease, which disease are we talking about? The typhoid. Okay, this disease, typhoid disease, it affects the small intestine. So what actually happens is, suppose this is your stomach, and from the stomach the food will go to which portion? It will go to small intestine. So this typhoid bacterium, it will come and sit on the walls of the small intestine. This red colored structure, these red colored dots, they are actually representing the bacterium. So they will sit on the walls of the small intestine, and they will start eating the cells. As a result, the cells will be dying. So what will actually happen is, there will be perforations made in the intestinal walls. What is the meaning of perforations? Perforations means, what is the meaning of perforations, children? Perforations means the holes. So holes will be made in the walls of the small intestine. Okay, children. And these holes and this bacteria will migrate into the blood through these holes. So this will happen in very, very serious conditions. It is not going to happen in the normal condition, because generally people take medicines for the typhoid as soon as they experience the symptoms. Now there is a classic case of Mary Mellon, which is also nicknamed as Typhoid Mary. She was a cook by profession, and she continued to spread typhoid by the food she prepared for many years. Now it is believed that she was having this disease typhoid and she never used to wash her hands. So whenever she used to pass the stools, the particles of the stools would remain in the nails, and whatever food she cooked, through that cooked food, these organisms, that is Salmonella typhi, it will be it used to come in the food, and the people, they used to fall sick by eating that food, and this continued for many years. Now let us talk about the symptoms. So symptom is high fever. Now whenever your body encounters any microorganism, it will raise its temperature. Why? In order to kill that microorganism which has entered our body. So your body will become 39 to 40 degrees Celsius. Okay, that much temperature would be seen in your body. Then there is going to be the weakness. There is going to be stomach pain, constipation, headache and loss of appetite. See, what do you mean by appetite? Appetite means hunger. So the person will not feel hungry. Why? Because the food is not digested. So because the intestine is affected. Yes, intestine is affected. So the food, and what is the purpose of intestine? There are two purposes or two functions: digestion and absorption. So digestion will not occur. As a result, the food will not be digested properly, which would lead to the stomach pain, because the person will not know whether the person is having the pain in the intestine or in the stomach. He would just generalize it and say stomach pain. And because the food is not being digested, he will not be feeling hungry also. Now there is a problem in the absorption also, so hence the person will suffer from the constipation. And we all know that constipation, gas and all these things would lead to the headache also. Yes, and because there is loss of appetite, so there is going to be the weakness. You will not feel good, you will not eat well. That would further lead to weakness. It can also cause vomiting. Okay, and sometimes there is going to be constipation, but many a times there is going to be the sorry. So constipation, along with the constipation, some people will feel constipation, but more frequent